Good morning, PT on Ice Daily Show. My name is Dr. Alexis Morgan, and I'm excited to be here with you all this morning. I'm hearing my voice. I just got off the plane from the live course this weekend and excited to be with you all this morning for PT on Ice. This morning, we are talking about doing no harm. Last week, hopped on here and talked with you all about doing no harm in regards to prolapse and the pelvic floor. This morning, hopping on to discuss a huge topic in the realm of pregnancy and postpartum, which is diastasis recti. Before I jump into all of that, let's first just discuss the fact that we have one more live course for pregnancy and postpartum. That is in November with Christina in Concord, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. Be sure if you're in the area or if you can easily get to Charlotte, which is most of us, go ahead and grab a ticket. It'll be the last one of 2022 for our live course. And if you can't make it there and you're ready to get your CEUs in, you're ready to dive into this population and feeling really good about treating the pregnant and postpartum athlete, then you need to jump into our online course, which starts November 1st. So that's our 8-week online cohort. We are wrapping it up in the next few weeks with our current cohort and would love to have you join us there in November, finishing out the year, learning about this incredible population where we can have just such a massive influence. Which brings us to the topic of today, diastasis. Diastasis recti, or diastasis, or DRA, however you want to pronounce it, whatever acronyms you want to use. What it is a separation of the rectus abdominis, specifically that linea alba between. And when I say separation, that kind of sounds scary. It kind of sounds like maybe there's a tear or a rip. And if not to us providers, recognize that that's the image that many moms are having in their heads when they hear they have that separation. But it is a completely normal separation that occurs during pregnancy. The baby can't go up for our ribs and our lungs, can't go down for our pelvis until we're ready for labor and delivery, and backwards, we have our spine. So the only place for the baby to go is forward. When it goes forward, we have to have those abs protrude forward. In order to protrude forward, we have to have an elongation of all of our muscles. It is completely normal. It is also normal for the protrusion to occur, or the bump, whatever you want to call it, to occur much faster in subsequent pregnancies. All of this is normal. And that's our first point to make this morning. In Project Do No Harm, in Project Do Good for our moms, we need to recognize all the things that are normal and stop making issues that are normal into some kind of pathology. It is not a pathology. Fast forward to postpartum, we do not have tearing. We do not need to use words like healing a diastasis. There's nothing to be healed. It's weakened tissue that needs to get stronger. That's the problem. It's a problem of strength. And so if we think that we know that the problem is strength postpartum, then what do we need to do for our people during pregnancy? We've got to help them gain strength and minimize their loss of strength in their core, in their back, in their extremities. Strength as we all know listening here today, as fitness forward providers, we know that strength is of the utmost importance. So, when you go online and start Googling, or when you scroll Instagram and search that hashtag diastasis, fair warning, don't do it. You're going to see a lot of false information, a lot of fear inducing information, a lot of red X's around various exercises that can make someone stronger. These exercises are not dangerous in and of themselves. They're not dangerous. You're moving your body. If a sit up is dangerous, how am I supposed to get out of bed? If a plank is dangerous, how am I supposed to get out of the floor after I'm having tummy time with my baby? It is not dangerous to move our bodies. In fact, it's dangerous not to move our bodies. It is too harmful to not move our bodies and to not exercise. And I get it. I understand as PTs, there's been a lot of fear in this population. The emotions are high, right? The risk feels really high, but it is safe for us to move and exercise. And when we normalize the changes in the body, and when we normalize exercise, core exercise, when we guide someone through that process and show them just how strong they are and help them become even stronger as we go, that is doing no harm. That is doing a lot of good. So we've got to stop with the words that harm, right? We've got to stop with the images of the red X's all over these exercises. We've got to stop that. We've got to help women feel strong and capable. And when they're not, they need to know that they should come to us, and we're going to help them do that. And if you're unsure of what exercises to do or what to look for in the core and how to help them optimize all of their other muscles in the core, and not just rectus, but internal and external obliques, TA, right? Incorporating the lats, everything in the back. If you are interested in understanding more about how that plays a role in the postpartum body, I urge you to take our courses, the online and the live, as we address them both in both courses. But y'all, we have got to help these people exercise and get stronger. Because of all the literature that we don't have any literature that says that we need to stop doing certain exercises. We have no literature that is a consensus around diastasis causing any issues in the body. There's no correlation of that low back pain consistently or stress urinary incontinence. It's not causing harm. And when diastasis is persistent and is present in that postpartum realm, the answer is strength. We've got to get people stronger. That we do know from the science. We see it over and over and over and over and over again. And it just keeps coming out that stronger cores function better. And not just functioning better, but they actually have a smaller gap. I hesitate to mention the size of that gap, because so often we really hone in on that and we really focus on that, and there's so much more to it. But we do recognize that for many women, that gap plays a big role in their body image. And we know that strength can help with that too. So in our project of doing no harm, we first got to realize that we speak positively about exercise, only always. Speak positively about exercise, and we're going to guide them into that. And then number two, get them stronger, help them, guide that process for them. Go out this week, get your pregnant and postpartum athletes as strong as possible this week. Help them be empowered in their own bodies. And if you're curious about how that really looks and how you can implement that in your clients or with this population that you may be interested in getting into, sign up for that online course. Our cohort starts November 1st. We would love to have you. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful fall that we're having. And if you're in our current online cohort, I will see you all tonight where we are talking about this topic. And we're going through all of the exercises that you all put into your homeworks this week. I'm so excited. All right, have a good week, everyone.